How's everybody doing today? It's your boy, JBACS, back here for another episode of Pork Puck Hockey, where we talk hockey and only hockey. It's been another week, and we've had some pretty interesting stuff happening. Uh, we're going to start right off and get into the thick of things here by talking about the NHL's leading point scorers. So, last night the Capitals played the Maple Leafs, and John Carlson had a good night. He was looking pretty good at the end of that game, leading the league in points at 14. For a defenseman, that's pretty good. But then Connor McDavid said, "Hold my beer for a second." He goes out and has a 5-point night in that game, and he ended up with 17 points this year already in 8 games. That's incredible. And then we also have another Oiler who decided to go off, and that was Leon Draisaitl, who is now at 16 points? Oh, 15 points. So he is in second, 1 point ahead of John Carlson. So that's just wild. And my man James the Real Deal Neal leads the league in goals with 8. It's unbelievable. Then Austin Matthews is in second with 7. So we got some guys who we figured were going to be scoring points left and right, and they are. And that's probably going to continue for some of these guys. But the real question is, can James the Real Deal Neal keep it up? We shall find out. And can Carlson stay the top defenseman in the league? And if he does, will that get him his Norris Trophy he's been looking for all these years? I guess we'll find out. And then another interesting fact is Victor Olofsson. He is a rookie for the Buffalo Sabres. It's very possible he could be winning the Calder Trophy this year, as he's sitting already with 6 power play goals, which is crazy for a rookie. So we'll see if he can keep it up. Another thing I want to talk about is Sonny Milano. Beautiful between the legs, puts that puck home for the goal in last night's game for Columbus. Man, that kid is good. You should have seen this move. He picked up some speed, did a little sweet move, put it between the legs, put her in the old net for the goal. And there was another really good goal last night in the Penguins Avalanche game. Sidney Crosby still being spectacular and one of the best in the league. He showed off how he is still going to be playing late into his 40s and going to be a very good goal scorer. He's going to be similar to a Jaromir Jagr kind of guy, going out there in his older age and still finding the back of the net. So we'll see if he continues to do that. So we got some good games on tap for you tonight. We got a rematch between that's not a rematch. A good game between the Lightning and the Bruins tonight. That'll be a good rivalry game. And we'll see if they can continue to play well there. The other game I wanted to talk about is the Rangers and Devils. The Devils still have not won a game. I'm really surprised by this because they have a very good team, and we'll see if they can continue to struggle, but I think they're going to turn it over here at some point and start winning some hockey games. It's bound to happen. We also have a game between the Sabres and Kings. The Kings are another team that's struggling. They're 2-4-0 right now, but the Sabres are on a hot streak at 5-1-1. So we'll see if the Kings can get it going again. And if they can't, we'll be back to them struggling and fighting for a draft pick. And that's how hockey goes. And it'll continue to go that way, that's for sure. I'm also reading this here about some standings. And we have another surprising team, Dallas, at 1-6. Dallas has some good players in Tyler Seguin, Ben Bishop in net, who is a really good goaltender who we thought was maybe going to be a Vezina candidate this year, but he just can't get it going. The boys there in Dallas need to figure it out. For now, it's what it is, and maybe they'll need to fire a coach or make a trade to get it going, and we'll see what happens. The Capitals, they finally won their first game on home ice last night, a 4-3 victory, slim margin there over the Toronto Maple Leafs. Uh, Another interesting thing coming out of that game is Braden Holtby was sat on the bench, and Ilya Samsonov took the pipes and got the Caps their first win, like I said. So we got some interesting stuff going on there as Holtby's in a contract year, and Samsonov, a very talented rookie who played in Hershey last year in the AHL, and he proved to be worthy, and they made some moves and put Copley down and brought Samsonov up, and we'll see who continues to play goal for them. And that's that. Another interesting thing is the poor Penguins, man. They are just injury prone this year. There's a report today that Alex Galchenyuk, he got bit by a spider, and he's going to miss some significant amount of time possibly. So who knows how he's going to do. I mean, he could get better in a week. He could get better in a day. It just depends. But now with him, Bukestad, and Malkin all getting hurt, I mean, that's some good forwards right there. So we'll see if we can't have some help for the Penguins, maybe from their farm system in Wilkes-Barre, and see if they can get back to their ways. Who else do I want to talk about? Let's see. Colorado Avalanche. They have not lost yet in regulation. Their first loss came last night to the Penguins in overtime. Nathan McKinnon, Gabriel Landeskog, and Philip Grubauer in net. They're playing some good hockey, and I think they're going to continue to play good hockey this year as long as their offense is going and their defense is shutting things down. Cale Makar, young rookie, I've mentioned his name before. He's really good, and I think they might be able to get over that hump this year. Another team I wanted to mention was Carolina. They are 6-2-0 this year. And Carolina made the playoffs last year and ultimately lost to the Bruins in the finals. I think they could make another run this year. They got some good young talent. They're playing good. Goaltending's been well. And Rod Brindamore is keeping his team in line. Let's see. That's about it for like current standings and stats for now. Trying to think. Oh, there's an interesting video a couple days ago of Marc-Andre Fleury. He was playing in net against the Sharks, and there was a bit of a line brawl, and somebody's stick was laying on the ice. So Fleury goes over, gives a little scoop, grabs it, and puts it through the cameraman's like hole in the glass and gave it to a fan. So that was pretty funny. Yeah, these guys are out there having fun too, and Fleury, I've heard he's kind of a jokester. A lot of these hockey players, like I said, are good guys. They're out there playing the game they love, but making money while doing so, and they like to have a good time. They joke around. You've seen videos before of guys trying to give each other fist bumps, and nobody fist bumps them back, so they just go to themselves, give them the old fist bump. The Caps have been famous for that, but there's plenty of other guys who've done that too. I just saw actually an article. That one thing I wanted to talk about was that the goaltender Jordan Binnington for St. Louis got a pretty cool mask. It is an honor to Curtis Joseph, former goaltender. It's got like that beast with like the saber teeth looking type of thing, but it's pretty cool. That's Dave Art who makes all those goalie masks. He's a really good artist. But yeah, so that's all I got to talk about today. But thank you guys for watching. Again, this is Pork Puck Hockey, where we talk hockey and only hockey. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button at the end of the video, and check back in next week to see what I have for you. Thanks. Have a good day, everyone.